Okay, are you ready? Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Katie. Last year in school I was a sophomore and I had 1 AP class and 4 honors classes.
And I'm Abby and I was a junior and I did 3 APs and 2 honors. And then you got all A's, right?
Yes.
And I had 1 B. So we're gonna
Still really good though.
we're gonna talk about like managing gymnastics in school. So
Lord knows it is hard.
yeah. Didn't I get you into doing pointers?
I don't know. I don't know. I just saw that everybody else had a Lily Pulitzer planner and then I wanted one.
Oh. Okay, so planners are very important. I have like a list and I write down every single thing I have to do and I cross it off. And then you just got into planners this year. She used to try to remember everything in her head, but that obviously didn't work.
Like I'll write down what I have for each class and then say what class it is, and once I finish just cross it out.
And like planners for me are like the key to time management, because if I have a project due on Friday, I will plan out which days I'm going to do it. So it's not like, oh, you just have to finish by Friday. Like I know I'm working on it on Tuesday and Wednesday.
So if you're in school and you have some free time, always work ahead, and if you know you already have some homework for that day, just try to get as much done as possible so you don't have to stay up till midnight doing your homework.
Yeah. Because we all know that in school there's a lot of things where they're like, okay, do nothing or work on this. So I just like work on my homework all the time during the boring classes and the dumb classes.
Yeah,
you just do your homework then.
Always work ahead on the weekends. Last year I would try to get a lot of my history homework done over the weekends, since I know I was going to be so busy during the week doing other stuff. So I would just get as much done on the weekends.
Prioritize. You're not good at that. All right, you have to prioritize. Kathy is terrible at prioritizing.
Yeah, I'll do like my religion homework before like my AP World History homework.
So you have to do what's most important, because sometimes, like for me at least, you're not going to get everything done. So the least important stuff I will sometimes save to the morning, because we don't even get out of practice till
I never
8.
finish my homework at night. I always finish it in the morning.
Yeah, well she will do her dumb stuff first. So you have to prioritize.
Some stuff is not that important.
Yeah.
Even though we know it is. Yes.
Okay, so we had kind of different philosophies about this. She would try to get as much done before practice as possible, but if I had a ton of homework and I was so stressed out, I'd give myself a break in between school and practice, because we didn't have that long. So I wouldn't do any of my homework before practice, so I would try not to think about it while I was at practice, so like I wouldn't stress.
Usually during practice I'm like, oh my gosh, I have all this, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be up till 1 in the morning, and then I get,
Yeah, and then practice is basically pointless if you like can't do anything the whole time because you're so stressed out. Yeah. Okay, so I kind of set myself a bedtime. It was kind of like 12, so by 12, if I don't have everything done, I just go to bed. Like, we'll figure it out in the morning.
Yeah, I usually get to school like an hour early, so I'll just finish my homework then, just do it in like 5 minutes and not do it all the way through, but
copy it off Slater.
You know, yeah, Slater.
Copy your math homework. Just kidding, don't do that, that's bad.
Completion grade, not accuracy.
So the whole thing about managing school and gymnastics is that you just have to like know your limits. Like next year I was gonna take 1, but I changed it to 2, and I'm only doing 2 APs because I knew that like I couldn't handle 3 in gymnastics.
I'm doing 4 and I'm actually gonna die.
Yeah, she's not being the brightest, but you know.
I'd like to push myself to the literally impossible.
Okay.
So sometimes I skip practice because I know I'm gonna be up till 4 in the morning if I do come to practice, because I'll have so much that it would just overwhelm me and I wouldn't be able to focus at practice, so I just like skip just so I can get a good night's sleep, because that's better than going to practice and then not getting any sleep.
Well, she's way better at that than I am, because I never skip practice. Like I'll figure it out some other way, but like really knowing when you need to skip is like the most beneficial thing ever, because if you can just take a day and get everything done, that'll probably free up the rest of your week to go to practice.
You can get ahead if you skip practice, and you'll be able to go
the rest of the week.
Yeah. We have dance once a week, and it's honestly not the most important rotation that we have. So if I know that I have a lot of homework, I will just skip dance, come in the locker room, and do my homework, so I won't be up, just to save time. And I think of it as 40 more minutes of sleep.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that, but
I've done it like 6 times.
She does it all the time. It's so awkward, but you know, do what you gotta do.
Miss Kaylin, can I go to the locker room and do my homework during dance? Sure, I don't care. I have a story. You come in here if you want to hear.
We're in the middle of something.
We're filming!
So meet weekends is stuff that I still don't know how to handle. Like on meet weekends, we can drive to a meet like Saturday morning and not even get back till Sunday night. So you just gotta figure it out on meet weekends.
Yeah, I usually do my homework in the car, and I was like, do your homework in the car. And like, but it's really hard because I'm like stressed out and like feel like I'm about to vomit, and I'm like in the car and I'm like, 6 plus 4.
Yeah, I don't really do my homework in the car. I don't really do it at all on meet weekends, and I just kind of
Monday morning, whatever.
I figure it out after. If you have a very hard class, like for us, it was AP World our sophomore years, make friends with your teacher and have them know that you do gymnastics. Because, like, for example, in that AP World class, I had nationals one weekend, the same weekend a project was due, and she gave me an extension. She said I didn't have to turn it in. So, like, I turned it in a week later, and it was fine. So just be nice to your teachers, let them know that you're, like, a hard worker and stuff, and then they can just let you slack off, kind of. You know what I mean.
Unless they're just really mean.
Yeah, and then don't. Go ahead.
So, when I get home from school, she takes me home, to her house, and I sit on her stairs and do my homework because if I'm such a social butterfly that if I sit next to anybody, I will not stop talking. So I have to like be by myself and like be focused. I'm like, okay, gotta get this done before practice.
And she also sits in the dark. Like, my light goes off automatically, so she just, like, it can't stay on, so she just sits in the dark, and she puts her flashlight on her phone. I would not recommend, but, you know.
I still go to bed at midnight every night, but hey, it's pretty good for me. Thank you for watching this video.